Where is Melania? Where is Melania?
Melania Trump has disappeared since the hush money trial. Even after her husband's record conviction, she hasn't spoken or appeared in public. People are wondering where Melania is because Trump has been spotted alone, often with different women. After his criminal conviction, Donald Trump left Trump Tower alone, waving to a crowd for a propaganda movie. Melania Trump, who has been unsupportive since the Stormy Daniels hush money incident, was absent. Trump gave a press conference at Mar-a-Lago in April 2023, hours after being indicted in New York on 34 criminal charges for paying Stormy Daniels hush money before the 2016 election. Melania disappeared, supposedly unhappy about the affair and unconcerned about his legal issues.
Oh, absolutely. I know it bothers him. That kind of thing would bother him if Mrs. Trump wasn't at some event and it was really noted. He would definitely bring it up with her. So I'm sure in this context, it's definitely really bothering him.
14 months and 34 guilty counts later, she still supports her husband publicly. This short film shows Trump being booed off the Libertarian Convention stage. After that, he filmed a propaganda video at a Charlotte NASCAR race, waving to an unresponsive crowd. Melania was absent again. Former Melania aide Stephanie Winston Wolkoff revealed why her boss remained silent. What you see is what you get. It is a facade of calm. Melania Trump isn't an enigma or a mystery. She is simply self-possessed, stoically guarded, and emotionally armored. Why? To avoid exposure, Wolkoff. To protect her cultivated image and respectable persona, she stays out of the spotlight by maintaining a low profile by choice. Her silence is her suit of armor. Wolkoff said Trump's guilty conviction wouldn't surprise the mother of one. Melania knew exactly who she married. She knew that this was a transactional marriage. She became a top model, he became a loving, doting father, and it set them up for their win for the White House, Wolkoff told the Daily Mail. She predicted that Melania is showing him how she feels with her apathy to the matter. Wolkoff said, "She will always stand by her man because she has mastered the ability to accept and compartmentalize all the aspects of her life with precision, ease, and control, always sticking to her talking points regarding her very existence." However, Trump's depravity cannot be minimized. An alternative reality. Melania's absence from Trump's trial is notable. Her whereabouts are unknown following his criminal conviction. Trump still invokes her name to garner sympathy. He views Melania and Barron as tools. In a Fox and Friends interview, Trump didn't remember Barron's age, showing his disconnect. The Fox and Friends propaganda machine moved into high gear after the conviction. Right-wing extremism embraces Kim Jong-un-style propaganda when democracy is threatened. Trump's Fox and Friends appearance spreads rumors. Melania must find it hard to hear about untrue incidents as Trump distorts reality. Donald Trump said Melania Trump is suffering from his trial and conviction. He became the first U.S. president to be convicted of concealing hush money payments to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign last week. Trump has repeatedly called the trial rigged and politically motivated. Trump said in a Fox News interview over the weekend that winning the November election would be his payback. No way, that's Melania. From Trump Tower, it's not Melania. Where's Melania? Melania Trump has disappeared since the hush money trial. Even after her husband's record conviction, she hasn't spoken or appeared in public. People are wondering where Melania is because Trump has been spotted alone, often with different women. Where's Melania? After his criminal conviction, Donald Trump left Trump Tower alone, waving to a crowd for a propaganda movie. Melania Trump, who has been unsupportive since the Stormy Daniels hush money incident, was absent. Trump gave a press conference at Mar-a-Lago in April 2023, hours after being indicted in New York on 34 criminal charges for paying Stormy Daniels hush money before the 2016 election. Melania disappeared, supposedly unhappy about the affair and unconcerned about his legal issues. 14 months and 34 guilty counts later, she still supports her husband publicly. From the criminal trial where Melania never appeared, the media would ask, where's Melania at Trump's daily propaganda news conferences? This short film shows Trump being booed off the Libertarian Convention stage.
Trump, what was it like hearing the Access Hollywood tape? Are you worried about Stormy Daniels testifying against you? Where's Melania?
This is from the criminal trial where Melania never showed up once, and each day Donald Trump would give his propaganda press conference and the media would ask.
After that, he filmed a propaganda video at a Charlotte NASCAR race, waving to an unresponsive crowd. Melania was absent again. The former First Lady, who has been silent since Thursday's judgment, missed Trump's Friday morning press appearance at Trump Tower. No reason for her absence was given, sparking conjecture. Perhaps she was bound by earlier obligations. If she had attended, she would have heard one of her husband's wild tirades and 83% of his lies and fabrications. Melania never appeared in this criminal trial clip. The media would ask, "Where's Melania?" at Trump's daily propaganda news conferences. She gave birth to Barron while Donald Trump was sending hush money to Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal.
She gave birth to Barron, but at that time, Donald Trump was doing you-know-what with Stormy Daniels as well as with Karen McDougal while he was making hush money payments.
However, Trump's depravity cannot be minimized. Alternative reality. Trump attended the UFC match. The man is there. After his criminal conviction, he and right-winger Dana White staged this UFC propaganda to help Donald Trump feel good about himself.
This was this UFC propaganda staging that he and Dana White, a right-winger, tried to make Donald Trump feel good about himself after being criminally convicted.
Melania's absence from Trump's trial is notable. Her whereabouts are unknown following his criminal conviction. Trump still invokes her name to garner sympathy. Trump's Fox and Friends appearance spreads rumors. Melania must find it hard to hear about untrue incidents as Trump distorts reality. "I have a wonderful wife who has to listen to this stuff all the time. They do that for this reason. They do that." All these salacious names that they put in of these people, and I'm not even allowed to defend myself.
I have a wonderful wife who has to listen to this stuff all the time. They do that for this reason. They do that, all these salacious names that they put in of these people. And I'm not even allowed to defend myself.
Donald Trump said. Melania Trump was affected by his trial and conviction. He became the first U.S. president to be convicted of concealing hush money payments to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign last week. Trump has repeatedly called the trial rigged and politically motivated. "Every action and move is known to me. Not everyone gets it, but I do. However, my family may find it harder than I do."
They put this stuff in to create havoc. These are bad people. I know everything they're doing. I know every move they make. I get it. But a lot of people don't.
Trump hid as his son, Eric Trump, from his first marriage, attended the trial to support him. Trump and Melania married in 2005, 6 years after meeting in 1998. They had Barron Trump a year later. Trump said 18-year-old Barron is doing well and clever. Trump said he would accept home confinement or jail time, but he underestimated the public's reaction. "I'm not sure the public would tolerate it," he said. "I think it would be challenging for them to accept. Eventually, there's a limit." Trump's closeness to Jeffrey Epstein, who appears in Epstein's documents, should embarrass him. He expressed Epstein's fondness for young girls and admitting to misbehaving at his pageants. This shows his actual nature. Does Trump think Melania knows his actions? Does he believe Melania likes his denial? He humiliates her. She may accept his conduct, but she's probably more worried about her reputation. His shame is hurting her brand, which may be worth as much as a fake Trump gold shoe. Trump faces many other counts in 3 criminal cases. He conspired to overturn his 2020 loss to President Joe Biden in Georgia, according to one case. But appeals are stalling this case. Trump faces a federal case in Florida for mishandling secret documents. A judge has postponed the trial indefinitely, saying choosing a date before resolving evidence issues is irresponsible. However, propaganda media claims Trump is becoming more renowned every day. An aide said the former president is deeply distressed by his wife and daughter's separation during his trial. In an interview on CNN Wednesday, Trump's former press secretary Stephanie Grisham said the probable Republican Party nominee is disturbed by Melania and Ivanka's lack of support while he pleads not guilty. Melania and Ivanka's absence was noticeable, even though Donald Jr., Eric, and Tiffany came to demonstrate solidarity with their father.
People from his family, a whole bunch of people, John Jr., Eric, Tiffany Trump, all sitting in the front row during closing arguments. And of course, everyone's taking note of who is not there. Ivanka and Melania not showing up for a single day of this trial.
Melania sells Mother's Day necklaces for $245 and Memorial Day gold-plated Liberty chains for $175. She's even tried NFTs, which many find embarrassing. Despite her supermodel status, Melania started with Paolo Zampoli's agency. Zampoli, a modeling agency owner, lured young Eastern European women to America to meet wealthy Manhattan businessmen at his parties. Melania met Donald Trump at the Kit Kat Club in New York in 1997. Trump joined Epstein and his group at the same time, highlighting the company he kept when he met Melania. Instead of supporting Trump, Melania did him a favor 2 days after the Republican Party of Florida named Barron Trump one of their at-large delegates to the July Republican National Convention. Former First Lady Melania Trump clarified Barron's absence. Although Barron is grateful for the opportunity to have been selected as a delegate by the Florida Republican Party, he unfortunately must decline to participate due to previous commitments, the Daily Mail stated. In the second half of 2023, Melania Trump's stylist, Hervé Pierre Braillard, received over $100,000 from Donald Trump's super PAC while the former president was facing mounting legal bills. According to the PAC's Federal Election Commission filing, Braillard received 8 $18,000 payments and one $6,000 strategy consulting payment, totaling $132,000. The couture designer has received $371,000 from Trump's Save America Leadership PAC since April 2022. Pierre helped Melania Trump choose clothes using his familiarity with Carolina Herrera and Oscar de la Renta. He designed Melania's ivory inauguration dress. He helped her choose official engagement attire, often using his own ideas. In 2018, she wore a huge white hat to welcome President Emmanuel Macron to the White House for a state visit. Comment about Trump and his wife's actions. Don't forget to subscribe for Trump and politics updates.